Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Mickey Mantle, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard, looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Two and one count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 9.
Up next for Chicago, Minnie Minoso. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. One out, nobody on. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The payoff pitch one more time. Drives it out to deep right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Frank Thomas comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Row, one of the things...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing, Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Carlos Rodon will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games. Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
At the plate now, Robin Yount. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that's going to land foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Now batting, Mickey Mantle. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he's been a monster, not only on the field, but off it as well. Representing an elite power threat in the lineup, and also helping guys off the field in the clubhouse with a veteran presence. This guy's been special this year.
2 balls and a strike to count. A man at third with 1 away. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2 from the stretch. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Well, their chances of
Batting
pushing
fourth,
across a run
the
took a
third
pretty
baseman,
good hit after that
Eddie
strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
To the plate now, Eddie Matthews. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. He's set. The 3-2. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Tony Perez. And their runners at the corners now. Ready with the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Paul Kanerko. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Yoan Moncada.
Stepping in now, Yoan Moncada. Inside and low, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, number 30.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Mantle's on the move, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run homer for Nomar Mazara. 29 home runs for him on the year as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
In now, Yasmani Grandal. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So digging in now, Luis Robert, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. The 1-1 pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Yount backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding in, Nick Madrigal. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game.
Madrigal.
In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 2-0 good guys. Next will be the designated hitter, Gary Sheffield, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled away. Hit to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Andre Dawson.
At the plate, Andre Dawson. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Lifted into center field. Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting eighth, the second
Now
baseman,
at the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He went deep in the contest last night. The 3-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. KC down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
now batting, number
Into the
9.
box, Minnie Minoso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 35.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here is the big hurt, Frank Thomas. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Paul Kanerko. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Thomas is off of first with 2 away. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is
Now
going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So here's Yoan Moncada. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
We're back as the Royals prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd. This lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In the dirt here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and 1 to Robin Yount. The 3-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Ready with the payoff pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Mazar is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Misses. Ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. Grounded weakly to the left. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Royals leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Luis Robert. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 3-1 pitch. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Madrigal comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here now the 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. They're up 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Minoso arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, first base.
So stepping in, Tony Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 3-2 pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch.
Now
all you want to do in that count is
hitter,
make a competitive pitch. But that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Striding forward now is the DH, Gary Sheffield. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
The right fielder, number 10, Andre Johnson.
So now to the plate, Andre Dawson. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Now back.
Nice piece of hitting
The
right
second
there.
baseman.
Kept his shoulders square, his
yeah.
hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box, Ryan Sandberg. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, and a highlight reel
The
catch
catcher,
there,
number
no
8,
doubt. He laid out
Gary
to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
At the plate, Gary Carter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2 down, runners at first and second. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year, and it's given the Royals a 4-2 lead.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
At the plate now, Ryan Braun. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Robin Yount would be next. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Yeah. 3-2.
And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Robin Yount. Line drive to left. Minoso is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 4, and Kansas City's taken a 4-2 lead. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Count is full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch-out, one away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the
Number
line, but
9.
that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Minnie Minoso. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas.
Nope.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 ending, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Or this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
To the plate now, Paul Kanerko. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Their count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Heading out towards shallow right. Dawson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox, still down by a count of 4-2.